Delaware Park.
7 yards to go. The mask is going to be an easy winner. Going into the wire. The mask is the winner. That's Lucky Fan, but politely on the outside, now racing into the lead.
Hello, racing fans. Welcome to Delaware Park. I'm your host, JJ Gracie. We'll be watching races from Thursday, October 20th. We had 8 races today, and our feature race was the 6th. It was a non-winners of 3 allowance test with a $44,000 purse. The main track was fast. The weather here today was sunny. The temps were in the 50s, and the winds were kicking up around 15 miles per hour. So let's get it kicked off with the first half, the early daily double. That's maiden 2-year-old fillies going for 16,000, going 5.5 furlongs. Here's how Josh saw the opener leave.
Away and running. Slow to go is Sanger Star. Good speed today from Lady Lancer. Rail speed from Go Nicky Go. And in the firing line 2 is Jimmy the Book. Those are the 3 as they settle down. And Culpa Blanco on debut came away a wide 4th. Up the inside, Fairview chases the early ladies up top. Second last is Lucky Freedom. And a slow start at the half-mile pole for Sanger Star, who lurks far behind. Around the turn they blaze. It's Lady Lancer with her speed on display. But Culpa Blanco is right there in a feisty mood today, and so is Jimmy the Book. Right behind the trio of speed is Go Nicky Go, who comes under a ride. Now Lucky Freedom is closing in with good energy. Fairview rides the rail, and Sanger Star is still last of all. So these 3 ladies go toe-to-toe inside the quarter pole, but Lucky Freedom has all the momentum on the outside. Off the turn they swing in, and the rail is open for Fairview. A stack of chances here. Lady Lancer still leads, but pushes come to shove. Go Nicky Go comes up the outside at this one pace. Lucky Freedom continues to have the momentum. Fairview's at the fence. Late on the scene is Sanger Star. Here's the finish. Lucky Freedom got it.
Lucky Freedom going off of 4-1. Give John Rigateri his first of 2 today. Give him his 16th. And Amar Santos give him his 8th. Give the winner $10.85, $3. Fairview was second, $22.80, $14.60. Center Star was 4.60, and the 3 was fourth, $92.50 on your exacta, $270.25 on your try, your 10-cent super, $181.85. Second half, the early daily double flea, Merrick-Claimant, $62.50. Here they're on their way.
Away and running. Very headstrong and almost losing the rider was the 7, Charlotte Rebley, who was rank out of the gate. Salsarita was the first one to break the line, and Mosler's touches showing good early speed. And Lucky Lizzie's in the firing line 2. And Torn Jeans came away last of the 4 contenders up top. And back on track, but a distant last is Charlotte Rebley, at least 13 lengths off the solo act past the 4. And that's Salsarita. She struts her stuff to a 3/4 of a length lead, but Lucky Lizzie's on attack mode now and getting closer to the speed. Coming under a ride at 4 to 5 with Paco up his Torn Jeans, but gets a little bit closer at the 5/16. Charlotte Rebley's running a big race today, and Mosler's touch dropped to the tail around the bend with a 1/4 to go. It's Lucky Lizzie on the outside and Salsarita. Here comes Charlotte Rebley, very out deep, and Torn Jeans is battling on 4 across the track inside the final 3/16 of a mile, and Charlotte Rebley's trying to create a big price and a big upset here, and with Melissa Origo pulls away despite looking like the horse lost at the start. Charlotte Rebley, a nice looking win. Second.
Charlotte Webley went off at 5-2, won the second half. The early daily double returned $7.25, $24. Lucky Lizzie, not so lucky, $6.68. Salsa Rita, $4, and the 5 was fourth. $31.60 on your exact, $40.55 on your try. Your daily double, $32.20, and you got a 10-cent refund. Let's go to the third race. 2-year-old maiden 16, gone 6 furlongs. Here's Josh.
Away and running. Terrible start for Moon Sign. The long shot Excalibrate breaks well, so does Z's So Good. And In Detail is also right there in the fiery line as they settle down, and Dart came away in 4th. Coco Shell is a distant 5th already in front of the Great Pumpkin, and at odds of 5-2, Moon Sign had a stumbling start and is a long-looking last. They flash behind the trees and go to the 4 furlong point, and Excalibrate running out in front and struts his stuff to a 2-length lead. Z So Good is hot on the chase in second, and ND Tel is right there close in tow. Closing in on the outside is Coco Shell. Coming under a right is Dart. The Great Pumpkin second last. Moon Sign is right there too. There are no torn tickets yet. The quarter pole passes for Excalibrate. Z So Good is in between rivals. Coco Shell is running a mighty big race as they turn in, and Coco Shell comes calling for the lead. The Great Pumpkin is behind the speed and trying to get out. Dart is out deep. Nothing left for Z So Good. Passing the 16th pole. Coco Shell's in front. It was just a warm-up getting loose in the post parade. Coco Shell has won it at 18-1.
Coco Shell gives Michelle Rowland her fourth win in 39, 20, 11, 85, 80. That's the rest of the story. The Great Pumpkin, $6, 240. Dart was third, 320, and the 5 was fourth. 103.80 on your exact, 217.40 on your try. Your daily double, a pair of sevens, 96.50. Your pick 3, $502.90. While your super was worth $96.71. We're going to go to the fourth race. 2-year-olds, optional claimant 50 going 6 furlongs. Here they go.
Away and running. Good inside speed from Swifty Devil, but there goes the pace of Flawless Cat. And Maddie was hell-bent on getting this one up front. And Bright Forecast is right there in the firing line with Swifty Devil, and the pace is keen. And Evie's Candy gets a hot pace to chase. So the leader's Flawless Cat past the 4.5 furlong point and gets over to the fence and shows the way a length and a half. Bright Forecast is right there, a stalking second. And Swifty Devil tries to re-rally while ground saving as they get ready to turn the side. And still last of all is Evie's Candy as they pass the 3 furlong point, and Swifty Devil inherits the lead over Flawless Cat, but Bright Forecast is lurking in the shadows in second now, and starting to rev up from the back of the pack is Evie's Candy. A quarter of the pole passes, and it's Bright Forecast who takes the lead at the top of the stretch. Swifty Devil tries to kick again. Evie's Candy is closing with power and pace with long giant strides, and here comes Evie's Candy rolling past them all, and Bright Forecast will kick with them too. Bright Forecast digging deep and finding more over Evie's Candy stretch run. Evie's Candy, Bright Forecast, photo finish.
The photo finish line went to Bright Forecast. Blinkers on. Give John Rigateri his 7th. Donald Centeno his 33rd. 724.20 and a refund. Eva's Candy, 380 in refund. Swifty Devil was third. The 6 was fourth, 790 exacta. You got a 50-cent refund. Your daily double, 88.70, and your pick 3, $222.80. And your 50-cent super, $2,175.75, and you got a 10-cent refund. Let's go to the fifth race, optional claimant 12, going 5.5 furlongs. Here's Josh.
Away and running. Speed from Super Gardner today. Right next door is Prince Jersey Town, and the favorite gets scrubbed upon early, and that's Nimble Beast. And last of all is Inside Risk. So in the opening half furlong, Super Gardner controls the clock, and he shows the way by a long neck. On the wide outside, Nimble Beast is trying to overhaul Prince Jersey Town to that second place position. And these three guys go toe-to-toe around the far turn run. And Inside Risk is at least 7 lengths down from the leader as they turn on the side. Super Gardner holding on by a flared nostril at best. Prince Jersey Town right there getting on track, and so is Nimble Beast. And Inside Risk is coming alive on the outside. Still these 4 across the track, and this is up for grabs inside the quarter pole. Deep on the track is Inside Risk, and Inside Risk has all the momentum. Nimble Beast is also right there, and Prince Jersey Town battles on. Now these are the 3 passing the final furlong. Prince Jersey Town emerges with a nose in front. Nimble Beast fights on. So does Inside Risk. Inside Risk going the better. Inside Risk is 11-1.
Inside Risk, the Charlestown Invader, returns 25.68.40, and you get a refund. Prince Jersey Town 320 and a refund, and the 3 Nimble Best was third, and 2 was fourth. $36 on your exacta. You get a 50-cent refund. $30.50 on your daily double. You pick 3, $394.90. And you get a 10-cent refund. Let's go to the feature allowance. Non-winners, the 3 purse, 44,000, going 6 furlongs. Here's your feature.
The gate. Away and running. Good speed one from the outside from Spike's zone. Little Vic is also flashing good early toe, and a dangerous guy is right there in the thick of it too. One whirlwind ride is a length and a half down from the dueling front runners. Epic Luck is second last, and Radical Right was the last one in and lags behind by 8 lengths as a new leader is Spike's zone. Passing the 4 furlong point, but there's no breathers up top for Spike's zone, and Little Vic is keeping the pace hot, and they have floored it around the turn to open up a daylight lead. One whirlwind rides in between rivals while Dangerous Guy protects the rail. Epic Luck tries to close in just at this one pace, and Radical Right is still last of all, and the battle continues up top between Little Vic and Spike Zone. They're off the turn of their homeward bound, and Little Vic puts that nose in front. Spike Zone battles back with stiffening resolve inside the final 3/16 of a mile. Radical Right's now claimed third, a furlong left. Little Vic extends that neck to lead, and Spike Zone is giving game chase but faltering late. Radical Right's closing in but not changing the winning outcome, which belongs to Little Vic.
Little Vic wins the feature going off at even money return 422.82.10. Radical Right 462.60. Spike Zone 220 and a 2 was fourth. 7.90 on your exact, 8.20 on your try, 36.20 your daily double. Your pick 3 69.85. 10-cent super, $4.26. Let's go to the set for the race. Optional claiming 20,000 going 1 mile. Here's your start.
Away and running to a picture-perfect start. Shoeshine was the first one to break the line. Stefano is right there in that second place position, and Bumperdew came away in third. Azure Skies in the 3-path. That leaves the rail wide open for Fool's Notion, and in those tree-lined shadows of the first turn, Under the Radar is last of all. So Shoeshine making a break for it already, and that gray blur has a 4-length lead over a tracking Stefano in second, and to the outside, Bumperdew came away in that third place position. A gap of a length and a half down from the top 3 is Fool's Notion, who's on hold in that 4th place spot. Azure Sky getting closer to now a methodically slowed down pace set by Matty Rowland on Shoeshine, and Under the Radar is only 5 lengths down from the leading guy in that Shoeshine as they pass the 4. So Shoeshine comes away with a 3/4 of a length lead, but Stefano is hounding him every single step of the way. Under a loose rein comes Fool's Notion, who gets closer with a ground-saving trip. Bumperdew at 2-to-1's coming under a ride. 2 lengths down is Azure Sky, and Under the Radar is last of all. So Niall Stefano's in hand and takes command, and Shoeshine battles right back. Here comes Bumperdew on the far outside, and Bumperdew tries to take over the lead, and Under the Radar is closing in from out of the clouds. Off the turn and they're homeward bound. Bumperdew had first run. Stefano tries to battle back, and Under the Radar is floundering in third with a furlong to go. Stefano's battling back. Bumperdew is right there. They go toe-to-toe inside the final 70 yards. Bumperdew has a bit more momentum, and it's Bumperdew's win over Stefano. Under the Radar.
Bumperdew went off 2-to-1, gave Jamie Ness his 57th, gave J-Rod his 124th, 663, 22, 20. Number 3, Stefano was second, 282.10. Under the Radar was third, 420, and the forwards 790 on your exact, a 725 on your try. Your daily double, a pair of ones, 940. Your pick 3, $83.30. Your pick 4, $76.75. The carryover, $12,898.55. 10-cent super worth $3.53. That'll bring us up to the finale, claiming 15,001 mile and 70 yards. Here's your last.
Away and running. Good speed in the center for Muchacho Macho. Rail speed from Internet of Things, and Last Promise is also in the front division along with its fate. And Miracle Silver has a good trip today at the 7.5. So those are the first 5 unsettling down in front of Master of War. Towards the outside is Minecrafter, and last of all is Pay the Kid. Up and around the first turn they go. Internet of Things crawls to the front, and in a race that's void of any pace shows the way by a measured length. Miracle Silver is right there on hold. Gold, a ground-saving second, and Muchacho Macho is also a patiently ridden third as he leaves the first turn behind. Chasing the top three, Last Promise is all by himself in fourth, and its fate is deep on the track but moves with a steady advance with 5 furlongs left to go. Master of War is right there, a ground-saving six as Pay the Kid gets shoved upon to stay with the top six, and Minecrafters patiently ridden at the back of the pack. Midpoint of the backstretch run, and Internet of Things continues to carve out the clock, and that leads a length and a half. Now Muchacho Macho gets asked the question by the leading jockey and gets closer to. Its fate is coming alive on the outside. Now Graham's third, and Pay the Kid, the gray, is starting to get into the top four. Around the turn with a quarter to go, Muchacho Macho takes over the lead from Internet of Things. Its fate tries to re-rally, and Pay the Kid with this long sustained drive. They're 3 across the course as they turn for home, and Pay the Kid out deep on the course puts the nose in front. Its fate battles back with stiffening resolve. Muchacho Macho tries to battle two. These three nip and tuck at the 16th pole. Its fate at 14-1. Battling on is Pay the Kid. Its fate holding. Its fate got it.
That was a tough finish, but it goes to its fate, $31, $13.66 Eddie. Pay the Kid, tough break, $5.80, $3.40. Mucho Macho, $3.80 to 1 was fourth. $81.30 on your exact, a $203.15 on your try, your daily double $52.20, your pick $391. Your pick for $1,040 and nickel, 10-cent super $464.65. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. J-Rod picks up 1, Daniel Centeno picks up 1. That's the only change there. And let's go on to the leading trainer. Ness gets 1, and also Rigateri picked up 2. So that was a look at the leaderboards here at Delaware Park for Thursday. I know the handle here was $1,070,406. We'll be back here again tomorrow with 8 more. So I'm your host, J.J. Gracie, for Elaine Tapman, Chris Rooney, and all the crew here at Delaware Park. Good night and good racing.
Delaware Park.